Want to master SwiftUI, Firebase, login and sign up the easy way? In this tutorial, I'll show you how to build a complete app with Async Await, made simple for you. This is the app we will create. The user's credentials are stored in Firebase. We will now navigate to Firebase URL. At the moment, the authentication table is empty. There's no users in the table at the moment, but this will be populated later on. To demonstrate this feature, I will now create a new user's account. So to create a new user's account, we need to click on the sign up button. I'll just create an account. Password, I'll just enter test 123. Test 123 to confirm. Click on sign up. As you can see, when I refresh the browser, you'll see that there's a user that's been created within Firebase now. After creating a new account or logging in, the user is then navigated to the new contact screen that will allow the user to create a new contact, but that will be implemented in later tutorials. The user can also manage their accounts, such as sign out or delete the account. So if I click on sign out, I will be redirected to the login screen. Now I will log back in. I think the password was test 12345, or maybe it was test 6 at the end, or was it 123? Yes, it was test 123 for the password. Now I'll demonstrate that the user can delete their accounts. So if I show the browser again, you'll see that it has one account in the browser, which is within the authentication table within Firebase. Just loading at the moment. So there's one account. So now I'll delete the account. And then I will refresh the browser. As you can see, the user has been deleted from Firebase Authentication database table. So this is the tutorial we'll be creating. Don't forget to subscribe for more Swift and SwiftUI tutorials. In today's tutorial, we will implement the settings view. The purpose of the settings view is to enable the user to log out, and also they can delete their own account from Firebase. So what we need to do now is to create a new SwiftUI file. Name the file settings view. We can delete our preview and then add the following: app main actor, app environment session manager self, private var session. The purpose of line 12 is so that the application has an instance of the session manager throughout the actual app. So similar to a global variable, at state private var show login view equals false, at state private var view model login view model. Next thing we need to do is to create our initializer. View model equals state wrap value login view model. So we initialize our view model via the dependency. And then we create an app version variable and we just hard code the version. Should be a string. Next thing we need to do is to include a navigation stack to enable the user to navigate throughout the application. We add a section, hstack, circle.fill, gray.opacity 0.5, and then we set the frame. $60 and the height is 60. And we create an overlay, and then within the overlay we display the user's initials. So what we need to do next, we need to create a function to extract the 2 characters from the user's name. Private func initials from name, and then we return a string of the extracted initials. Component equals name dot split separator so where the name includes a space such as my name, it will extract the K and the R from the name variable. Let initials equals component compact map $sign first dot prefix. And then we just return the initials keeping the string. So and now we have to return to lines 33 and call the initials function. Can you see the function? Oh yeah, there it is. Initials session dot display name, and the display name is the name that was retrieved from Firebase. Font dot title 2 to add a bit of style to the text element. Foreground color dot white. Then we need to create a V-stack alignment reading spacing will be 4 pixels between each element. Text session dot display name. So if the display name doesn't contain a value, we just use the name user as the default display name. Else we use the actual name of the user. Font dot headline. Add a bit of padding to the VStack. And then I think we have to add some vertical padding as well. Vertical 8. The next thing we need to do is to add a few sections. One of the sections will be called General. That has a HDAC, label, version, system image, gear shape, spacer, text, app version. So that will display the app version, which is the app version here, 1.0.0. Foreground color for the app version is gray, and then we need to create another section. I'll just copy this and change some things around. And the next section will be called account. And the account section also includes a button action to enable the user to log out of their account, and when the user logged out of the account, they will then be navigated back to the login screen to enable them to re-log into their account. The bottom caption will be called sign out. Remember, we want the user to have the feature to log out of their account, so the caption is called sign out for the button, and the system image name is called arrow.backward.circle.fill. We can delete the text element and the spacer and the foreground color. No, we need the foreground color. The foreground color needs to be, or can be, red. We also need to give the user an option to delete their account. I think there's a bracket missing there. Yeah, so we need to give the user the option to delete their accounts. I'll just copy lines 58 to 68 and then paste it right after line 68. Delete the following and add a task, await, view model, dot delete account. If view model is deleted, so if the account is deleted, then we show the login view. Since the user no longer has an account, they need to create a new account. And then for the HTAG label section, the caption should be delete account, and the system image name should be xmark.octagon.fill. And then the next thing we need to do is to add navigation title, call it settings, list style, insert group, full screen cover, presented, dollar sign showing, show login view. Auth view dot environment. So we pass the session to the environment as well. Just compile it. Compiling at the moment. It has now compiled, so I'll just run it. As you can see, we can log in using the form, or we can sign up, create a new account by clicking on the do not have an account, sign up. Don't forget to subscribe for more Swift and SwiftUI tutorials.